Okay, everybody, let's have a little talk about YouTube. Now, I just blocked someone on YouTube and reported their comments as spam and harassment because that's what they were. Now, understand, for me to block anybody, it takes a lot. I mean, a lot. I don't even block people who I get death threats from, right? That's how much it takes for me to want to block anybody. Now, why is this? Well, let me tell you how I came to YouTube, actually. At the time, I was living in Arizona. I was living in Tucson, and I would drive up here to Sacramento a couple of times a year to see family and friends, right? Well, I come up one year, and my brother and my sister are all excited about this new music video that had come out over the internet. Now, I was familiar with the internet. I had AOL. You've got mail. Remember that? The good old days, right? Well, so being into music and being a lover of music, loving to listen to music and play music, well, as much as I can, or as well as I can, which is not very well, frankly. Long story short, so they get online and they pull up YouTube. And they pull up this music video, and I'm like, wow, this is incredible. I love this. So for the first couple of years on YouTube, and I'm not kidding here, this is how gullible I am sometimes, I literally thought YouTube was music television for the internet, just like MTV was for TV. I thought YouTube was MTV for the internet, literally. I thought that that's what it was for. It was a platform for music over the internet. And then, of course, along came MySpace and, a few other upstarts that just sort of disappeared. Flash in the pans, if you will. Flashes in the pan, if you will. So, and then, of course, much to my great surprise, when I start finally exploring it, I realize YouTube is fantastic for a lot of other stuff. I love YouTube. Now, I haven't even bothered to read YouTube's terms of service, any of their policies, any of their guidelines for uploading videos, what to say and what not to say, what to show and what not to show. You know why I didn't bother reading any of that? Well, because I don't really have anything that's that vile and offensive to put up on the internet. Yes, I love to troll people, but I have no desire to harass people. I have no desire to make someone feel bad for having an opinion that they hold. I have no desire to engage in character assassination. I have no desire to distort the truth, to misrepresent myself, or to even blast you for having the wrong opinion. Oops, here I go again. I promised I'd go sparingly with those. So, when I make a comment on a video, it's in good faith, okay? Yes, many of my comments are criticisms. Many of my comments are very harsh criticisms. Well, I have the right to do that under the First Amendment. I'm not inciting people to violence. I'm not saying, hey, you, I want you to go out and go mess up your neighbor's house or burn down the local theater or do anything like that. I'm not in the theater yelling, fire, fire, okay? I think it's clear to most of you that are familiar with the content to my channel and with my posts that that's not at all what I'm doing. But today, I have had some interaction with a character on YouTube that was actually pretty entertaining. Now, yes, I'm the kind of twisted and sick, seditious bastard that gets his jollies off on people, coming back at him with a bunch of frothing at the mouth nonsense, right? I love that shit sometimes. But I've got limited patience and time for it, right? So if I'm trying to have a constructive dialogue with somebody, exchange ideas, share information, or debate somebody on YouTube through the comment section, then I expect the same level of respect that I'm going to show you, and I expect you to show that to me too. Now, there's a lot of internet warrior tough guys, and yes, I'm guilty of doing this too, you know, puffing my chest out, saying, oh, what a badass I am, and if this and that, and I would do this and that. Well, you know, I probably should just disengage from that altogether because it's childish. But I recognize that. It seems a lot of adults older than me are unable to do so. And that, to me, is just mind-boggling. It's like, oh my God, come on, wake up. It makes me want to reach through the camera and shake you. Shake some sense into you. Well, in the 10 years or more that I've been on YouTube, I've blocked 3 people. 3 people. Now, that's out of tens of thousands of interactions that I've had with the over 150, almost 200 channels that I'm subscribed to. Now, that should tell you the level of impudence and childish character assassination and assumptions about what I think, who I am, what I do, and what I represent. Contradictions that aren't really contradictions. The misrepresentation of the context in which I've made statements that I've made. So when this sort of thing happens, I'm going to be civil about it. I'm going to come back and try to correct your understanding of what I said. And hey, if I did contradict myself and you managed to point it out to me, I'm going to be the first one to go, wow, you know what? I really did mess up there. My bad. And I'll correct that. But when I try to engage in a civil discussion through the comment section in YouTube, and I get nothing but well, see, the thing is that I have 2 tabs open. I have the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel open, and then I have Google over here because that's where all the comments come in under Google. So I have to click that, and that'll take me to a 3rd tab that opens up a previous video that I've watched. See, so there's several steps right there to just be able to view the comment that has been sent back to me, maybe a reply or a comment on one of my videos, what have you. So, in other words, those little steps take time, and that time adds up. And as a man, time is my number 1 asset. That's all I've got, is my time. I get to decide what to do, how to interact, and who to interact with my time. So, if you are one of those 3 people that has been blocked by me, then you should know that it's because you have encroached on my time with value detracting material, okay? No, you don't understand what I just said. I didn't say I got my feelings hurt and that I'm sitting here in my my mom's beautiful basement, you know, crying my eyes out because I'm a snowflake that gets his feelings hurt when somebody, you know, comes back with some bullshit or is trolling me. Hey, troll me all you want. And in fact, I'll troll you right back. And I respect that, right? I'll even admire that to some degree. But when you come back at me with frothing at the mouth bullshit that includes character assassinations, assumptions with no evidence whatsoever, taking what I've said completely out of context, or just coming back with nuh-uh, you're wrong, without explaining why and without presenting your train of thought behind why you think I'm wrong about something, I'm going to block you. Because I don't have time for your bullshit. It's nothing personal. It's because it's my time. You should value your time just as much as I do mine. To the YouTube community, to any subscribers I have, to people that have commented on my videos, I really appreciate you. I cannot express enough how much I appreciate you. The more active I get on YouTube and the more positive feedback I get, wow, it's incredible. I ain't no PewDiePie. I'm going to stop doing that one too. I'll have to come up with something original. But shout out to PewDiePie, because I've been a fan as of very recently. So anyway, to all of you folks out there that have watched my channel and are reasonable and level-headed people and that do have constructive and positive things to say, as well as well-thought-out criticisms, then thank you. I hope you all have a great day.